Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on last year's national champions, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Blue Devils will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Past the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. He lets it rip. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And it's a bunch formation. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football. As possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Ball.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Duke. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the hit will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Grab behind the line, it's Taylor. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch in space. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
And Duke has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
42 Spider.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's past the marker and still going. It's a nice gain to move the football up to the 27.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. On the toss play, runner moving left. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Pass caught. He shreds the tackle. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. And he slings it deep back to the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. The running back here in a direct snap. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Williams. Using his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now here comes the bunch formation. He's back to throw again on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Stanford. Strong game by this quarterback.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Moore. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looks to the left. Pass caught. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That one moves the ball across the 40.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cardinal. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He hands it to the back. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And that will give them the lead now. breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back, it's Williams. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll give it to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running back with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Williams. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun handoff here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll run it from the gun. tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Receiver in motion now. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Takes the handoff again. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking deep to the right after all that. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. The back in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking for the wide out, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on a pitch. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Looking to pass. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And now they'll run it on the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Williams. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, what a big-time run here by this quarterback. Does a good job of getting the 1st down, and he gets out of bounds to save himself. Here we are, critical moment in this game, and the quarterback's delivering.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. What a move, and he's free. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge... gain on the return.
Wow, what a play by this. Giants that come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First and goal here for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
42-31.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting ending for this offense. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. But we just watched two really good teams slug it out. And the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you. But I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.